Hello, this is Drawing 2 Dry Point Printmaking. So in this project, we are going to take your printmaking skills to the next level. If you remember in Drawing 1, you had a piece of linoleum. It was like 6 inches by 12 inches. And then it was a color reduction where you would carve in and then you would print, carve again, print another color, carve again, print another color, carve again, print another color. This one is a little simpler. But it's also a little harder to print. So we just have that, that trade-off a little bit. And it's just the next one that we do. In Drawing 3, then you learn the other printmaking method, which is screen printing. The only one that we don't do here is lithography. Because with that one, I'm sure there's a way to do it, but the ones that I've seen are always on this large piece of limestone kind of thing, and we just don't do that. So on this one, what dry point is it's like an etching. An etching is where you have a piece of metal, you coat it with an acid resist liquid that hardens, and then you scratch away at it with a stylus, which is just like a fancy big nail, and then you put in a bath of acid, and then the acid eats into the metal. And then you ink it up by putting ink over top of the entire thing. You scrape off as much excess you can get off of it. The ink sits inside of the little grooves. You wet your paper, stick that on there, throw it in a press. And you can also hand do these as well. Dry point is something that's a little less toxic. You don't get to run as many prints with that, but for our purposes, usually they say about 4 or 5, I think. You get really good prints after that. It starts to degrade because the plastic can't hold under the pressure of the press all the time. But all you need is a piece of plastic and this thing called a stylus that you'll be able to use. You will come up with your own drawing. Ideally, work on something original. Try to, again, with the drawing too. I want you to try to go beyond, just copying all the time. So if you can, even if you just start tweaking and adding and subtracting and trying to make an image that, that works. If you work off your own photography, that's fine. If you want to kind of take a picture of, of something that you really like, and that'd be great. Like if you really liked Darth Vader, I have a bobblehead over here. You could take a picture of that. I could blow it up because your project is a 6x8. I need to put that on the sheet here. And that you could trace over. I wouldn't have a problem with that so much because it's your photo, kind of thing. I'd much rather you do that than print something off online directly, because then you don't have the rights to it, kind of thing. So do try to come up with that original piece. Again, your photography is your original kind of thing, so you can kind of keep that in mind. Yep, here's my 8x6. So with this one, a lot of times with dry point, you can't shade like you normally do with a pencil. The only way you can get your values is like what we did in Drawing 1 when we did your pen and ink project, and you did hatching or cross hatching, or even that scumbling technique. Pointillism would be a little bit harder, which is your stippling. But cross hatching or the scumbling is a little bit more of the lines that you use to get these values. The closer they are together, the darker they look. So watch this video. Again, hop on YouTube, type in dry point etching how-to video. It's a 3-minute, 35-second long video. It's a great video. I updated this worksheet and found this one, and it's so much better than the other one that I had. And then on a scrap, looks like it's a scrape, on a scrap piece of paper, do the value line shown at 1 minute and 8 seconds. It's just get a scrap piece of paper, use a pen on this, so use a pencil, and just try to get the value scale that they were kind of showing, because you have to apply that onto this project. Okay, so come up with a design that you like. It could be nature, self-portrait. It could be almost like techno based. Just weird. Whatever you really kind of enjoy doing. Just kind of do that as a project. I believe I am looking for a good amount of values that are on here. Yep. So 26% of your grade is based on that. And as well as, 3 properly printed prints, 1 colored print that also demonstrates excellent craftsmanship. So as it says here, you are printing 3 of these. You're going to take one of them, you're going to color it. So you have 3 total prints. One of those 3 you're going to color. Okay, so you're not doing 4 prints, just only 3. Other than that, watch that video. That kind of explains a lot of stuff to it. In terms of your theme, again, it's very up in the air right now. So, okay, let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, good luck.